Okay, boys and girls, if you followed me on Instagram, I made a little squirrel cooker, which is this do for here, right. Now, I made a little wooden block as well to just like 3 holes in there, so it'll all stab in there, so it's not going to stab a hole in your burgan or your bag or whatever you use. The problem I was having with it when we use it at the one is this V needs to be sort of opened out that way and that way to give this a bit more stability, because as soon as you put any weight on it, it just sort of dives down, and obviously the further out you take it, the further it dives, so it's a bit naff, and then that's your kink in the end for hanging a pot on. And I've also put a kink in the forks, you can see that, and that's just welded on. But yeah, so yeah, main problems is this post here was a little short, because once you're stuck in the ground, once it goes in the ground about yay far, you're a bit too close to the fire, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so it only gives you probably about 300-400 mil out the ground. Now, if you got a big fire, it's way too close. So I'll have another little play and a measure and see what adjustments we can do. Right, okay, so the overall length of that is 500. I think there was about 100 in the curl. Yeah, once I'd sort of trimmed it and made it look, I'm pretty sure I cut that at 6. Then we've got 400 long for the actual fork. there, but then I've bent it back like a question mark. That makes sense. So you've got your fork with a kink, so you can hang something on there, skewer a squirrel or a pheasant on there. Nice longer doofy, little kink in there if you want to hang a pot. You just thread that through that way instead. Oh, you love it. Yes, you thread it through that way instead. You hang your pot on there. A nice little pigtail twist there. And just a little spike on the end there. That's very basic squirrel cooking. Now I'm going to have a play at making a different one. So instead of doing the pig's tail at the top, I've done a tube. I've done some cutouts on the end there. Yes, there's a cutout in there. Right. So the old swizzle cooker can go in there and spin round and all that usual jive, yeah. But there's a keyway here, yeah. So the cooker can't turn, yeah. And the reason for that is I have a bit of mesh. I've put a couple of dinks in there. There you go. A squirrel cooker and grill. I'm just going to put a V in the back here and round the end off, and we're golden. So you can skewer stuff on the spikes, you can hang bacon down the length of the shaft, and you can fry eggs on the grill. And then this end, just a bit of a keyway cut into it, just so the pot don't slide off. And then a spike on the end. And we've got, that's the first one I made, the pot hanger. The pig's tail, I've widened that out now, so this is a lot more stable. And a little kink at the end just for holding the pot. And then a thinner, longer, lighter weight one. Do that one across there. There's your little pig's tail. Little pig's tail there. And then your forks welded on the end there. Not particularly good welding, but it's a pigeon poo welder. I should have done it with arc really.